For sure, that win gives us a huge confidence boost. After our loss in Montenegro, we came with a huge energy, with huge character, and we managed to win one of the best European teams in this moment. For sure, just before Eurobasket, it gives us huge upside and huge boost. So we will come with way more confidence in these games that are in front of us. Feels great to be here. Cologne is really nice town. We are here for last 2 days. We practice in this gym. Feels very nice, and we are ready to go tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
I think for sure we are underdogs in this group, which has like 3 of probably the favorites to win the whole championship. So for sure we coming into the group like underdogs, but especially after this game against France, we saw that we can be the dark horse of this group. We can be the team who can surprise lot of people, and lot of media who think that we don't really have a chance in this group. So we're gonna try to come out with a huge energy, and every game try to make as hard as possible for our opponents, and hopefully qualify for the next round.
Thank you.
The first experience of having European qualifiers, and before the Eurobasket, how has this whole experience in terms of having these competitive games prepared you for this moment, in terms of like being ready to hit the ground running, to start at your optimum, and to be ready?
For sure it changed a lot because a lot of teams don't have the same squads during the season, and especially with this COVID, it really became a long process to get to the Eurobasket. And you have to, what you said, you have to react immediately. You don't have a lot of, like now for Eurobasket, you have 30-40 days preparations. Normally during the season for these FIBA windows, we had like 7 or 6 or 7 days, and immediately you have to find the chemistry, you have to find the rhythm. So it really changed when you compare it to the earlier Eurobaskets, but that's what makes it more interesting. That's what gave some weaker teams chance to beat great teams, and for sure it made it more interesting.
Like more of a continuity? In other words, does it feel like your competition has already started, with the European qualifiers, even though it's a different competition, the Eurobasket?
I wouldn't say so. In some sense, yes, but I wouldn't say so, because you basically have a new team right now compared to the qualifiers, and a lot of teams that have the same thing. So you can say it's continuity, but it's not with the same players. So it's a little bit different, It's every time you have to find a new chemistry with new players, and it's kind of hard, especially for better teams who miss their NBA players, EuroLeague players. For them is, I think, even harder, because they basically never had this team what they have now, and for us it's the same, but with less players that we involved in this window.
Watching you through these European qualifiers, not only in this window but in the previous window, one thing that's become very apparent for Bosnia and Herzegovina is that, number one, it's not a good place to go to play if you're the away team. In other words, your fans are pretty remarkable, and your team really thrives on that. So how do you get to that level? I know you're probably going to have quite a few fans here.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of fans here.
So how is that level going to be away from home, and especially against absolutely incredible teams that you're going to be facing here in Cologne?
Yeah, for sure it feels great to play at home. In Bosnia, the sport is a really like important thing, and every win is huge for us. Like after this win against France, I cannot describe you how much love we got, how much attention, how much people was like thanking us on the street. They said, "Oh, one guy told me, oh, we forgot about COVID, we forgot about everything. Like thank you." It means really a lot. And I think here we're gonna have a huge support, from what I know, because there is a huge Bosnian community in Bosnia, in Germany. So I think it might feel same in some sense, you know, you especially like against Germany, against this first game, Slovenia also is going to feel, I think a lot of Bosnian people are going to be here, and we're going to have a huge support, I'm sure of that.
And what can be the key of this game? It's never easy to play the first game on a tournament.
Yeah, I think Hungarian teams show really, they surprised me honestly. Like last two games, they give great games against Lithuania away. They made them really work, you know. So I was surprised about that. And then after that, they beat Czech Republic on was it away game? Yeah, away game. Yeah. So they really surprised me because I didn't know that they are on such a high level. And then when we watched the video, you could see they really playing together. They share the ball. They playing really organized basketball. So for sure, it's going to be a very hard game, very competitive game, and we are looking forward to fight and to try to win and start the Eurobasket with a victory.
Da li ste, možemo reći u nekom sada naletu, osjetio sam to da ste doslovno, ova pobjeda protiv Francuske vam je dala toliko samopouzdanja da ono što mogu lično da vidim, da ste doslovno svi sada uz jednoga, da ste shvatili da imate veliku priliku u ovom ritmu sada napraviti velike stvari na Eurobasketu. Šta možemo očekivati sutra? Sigurno borbu kao što je to bilo protiv Francuske i evo Mađari su igrali sa identičnom petorkom, čini mi se u posljednje dvije utakmice i prva zvijezda je Adam Hanga koji je u oba meča zaista bio najbolji i najviše poena ubacio. Radili ste, skenirali ste, šta sutra može očekivati publika koja se broji u milionima za Bosnu i Hercegovinu?
Pa prije svega ta utakmica, kao što si rekao, ta utakmica protiv Francuske dala nam je neku sliku koju želimo imati, koju želimo ponoviti na idućim utakmicama. Možda čak smo i sami sebe malo iznenadili tom igrom i možda nismo ni sami znali da imamo toliki potencijal i sada treba to graditi, treba što više nadograditi tu igru, treba ispravljati još greške koje smo napravili. Iako smo dobili, kad smo gledali video, još uvijek tu ima prostora za napredak, što je najvažnije. Tako da želimo sutra sa istom energijom izaći na teren, želimo igrati kontrolisano, smisleno, želimo znati šta radimo u svakom trenutku na terenu, jer onda automatski igramo puno bolje i iskorištavamo cijeli taj naš repertoar i napadački i odbrambeni. Mađarska, odlična ekipa, kao što sam rekao sad, znači dvije utakmice protiv respektabilnih protivnika koje su odigrali na vrhunskom mogućem nivou i od igrača koji se izdvajaju, evo kao što je Gordan rekao, znači tu je Adam Hanga koji je sigurno lider te ekipe, koji predvodi i u poenima, i u skokovima, i u asistencijama. Stvarno vidio sam zadnju utakmicu da je praktički iznio sam tu utakmicu, ali tu još igrača koji njemu pomažu, prije svega David Vojvoda koji dugo godina igra, on praktički cijelu karijeru igra u Mađarskoj i igrao je na nivou ABA lige, uvijek je jedan od najboljih strelaca, te Hopkins i Jako Škeler koji ispod koša su najozbiljnije prijetnje. Mi moramo izaći, najprije brinuti se o nama, brinuti se kako ćemo mi izaći na teren, kako ćemo odigrati, a onda automatski ćemo prenijeti to i na Mađarsku, utjecat će ta naša igra i naša spremnost na njihovu igru i na konačan rezultat.
Smijemo li uzeti ulogu favorita ili ne?
Pa ja ne bi uzeo ulogu favorita, pogotovo kad se uzmu u obzir te dvije zadnje njihove utakmice, rekao bi da će to biti baš jedna borba, jedan rat od početka do kraja i ne bi nikome dao ulogu favorita i to je to.
One more question.